I have no idea who this person is. It could be Tony K though because he's not in the lineup, but who knows? It could be a tryout player as well. But look at this. Four colors inside of Picado. Man, this is going to be a brawl.
Oh, definitely. This is where the party is at. And again, I love the fact that teams are playing with no pressure at all whatsoever. They're just really putting up a wonderful show for each and every one of us to enjoy. And the fact that we have at least four teams inside an area right here is something of a like a chef's kiss, so to speak.
Well, I've never kissed a chef, so I don't know how that feels like. But XMPR definitely knows how it feels like to knock someone from a distance, and
But then again, this is just day number one. Plenty of chance for them to do a major comeback.
oh, let's see here. DRX, they would not be having QXZZ, but Vampire Esports, they're losing players all around. Face Clan took out a couple of them. DRX though, Solwes is playing the medic game. Teammate now only Onsens is left active for Face Clan. Vintorius will be taken out by Rage from Harame Bros. Oh yes, let's not forget Harame Bros is in the mix as well.
Ooh, yes, you are right. So face home, man. Oh, Vampire! He didn't even know that there was an enemy from inside that house that cost him his life.
Top tier opponents as well. So, sometimes it may not be perfect, but it is what it is. That is the nature of competition. But look at that quick reaction by Jappy. Man, that was so quick.
Oh man, yeah, Vampire themselves and really win fights. And now they are on a hunt. It's Onzen, last remaining player for the side of Side Clan. A base clan. Okay, he has the element of surprise, but hey, it's a 4v1. Come on.
Okay, one more team to go. There's going to be DRX. They are just across the road. Not with the full spent by Esports. But we'll go to T2K now with Talon. Just right below rules. Spraying with M249. But looks like he needs to reposition himself to chase onto Axel. Yoru is in the building, separated from his team.
That was a great angle coming from Rules. I mean, he was looking at Talon. They were in a line within his sight, so it was easy for him to do a massive spray there. And now Talon down to just 2 players remaining. Oh, they are in big trouble right now up against T2K.
Well, Talon right now only has 2 active players left. T2K the same as well. You kind of think about it, so it's pretty equal. It's just that T2K they do have a better position as compared to Talon since they have the high ground advantage. And we got Turu Love all alone in this building. You think he can pull off a 1v2 here. Goes down to the ground floor just to tease the member of Talon. But gotta be extra careful there because he is alone, and if he gets knocked, then that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you're right. BTR also going up against Aegon I8. Another part. How? And Turu Love, man, on the ground. Talon Esports seems to be doing a good job so far. Cooking up those nades real good and prepping to throw it at them. Tianyu goes down, but with a mini 14 coming off of top.
I mean, we're talking about the number 1 team going up against K1, who is at number 21 right now. So it's quite a tall order based on the stats. And with the first knockdown of K1, that would give Falcon's Force an advantage. Okay, here we go. Falcon's Force with ease at action. Being the duo at the front line. K1 comes in onto the right side, not able to land a shot. He tried to spray into the smoke, but nobody was there.
Again, we're still watching a trade-off between Falcons and K1. We've got East moving in, pushing for a charge. Pretty aggressive with a UMP. Was able to do a massive spray and shut down not just 1, not just 2, but 3 players out of K1. Aliens, they do have 1 elimination point under their name and potentially clashing with A1 TMT. So it's just a matter of time now before these 2 giant teams decide to collide up against each other. Now, for the side of A1 TMT, they also have 1 elimination point. So Rowdy is doing a fishing shot here up against BTR, but not really completely getting it.
After that fight inside Picado, they got 7. And they still have a full team. So anything can come out of them as well. Notice the
Mhm.
elimination feed for the members of TJB got knocked down, but no follow-up, so it could be a long-range knock as well.
Mhm.
So far it's quite a stalemate again because
Yeah.
the same theory applies. A lot of eliminations happen at the start of the game, so now there will be a little bit of a downtime. But Falcon's Force will not allow that downtime to stay for long.
Yeah, we are experiencing some sort of slow dance, from all 9 teams remaining inside stage number 4. This is actually a chance for them to kind of relax, at least for a few minutes in the game, right? To talk about how they're going to be approaching the last few zones in this final round to gain the most advantage. Of course, you always have to make those advantages work on your side to score that winner chicken dinner. And as points under their belt. Same thing goes, I guess, for A1 TMT. They haven't really scored that much point just yet, but the fact that they are already in stage 5, that means they are close to scoring not just a chicken dinner, but also racking up some points for themselves. But DRS, man, so I believe XMPL just got sent back to the lobby.
Oh yeah, there you go, eliminated by Talon. And now that means that DRS only has Killer left on the outside of the circle. It's going to be pretty bad news for him. Exo on the top of that hill. But now we have Harame Bros, so it looks like they took the southern option to crash into the compound where Aegon Eye is at. And with that simple crash, they took over the compound and they gathered 9 elimination points.
Whew, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say anything just yet, but so far so good for the side of Harame Bros because 9 elimination points. They're climbing up ranks. They are still in stage 5, part of the final 7 teams, and looking to be part of the last few zones as well for Miramar. And if they can continue this consistency and playing at this kind of pace, man, there's a huge chance that they can score the chicken dinner for the final round.
Well, they're in a good spot to try to stop CAG Osaka
Yeah.
from doing anything fun. Let's see if they can get something out of Garnet here. If they can get a knockdown to Garnet, then, well, Garnet is probably going to be a Garner since he's on the outside circle. And Emas is alone, so you got to be extra careful that Apollo is going to come in. They will need to clear out Emas for Garnet.
Yeah, if we're going to be comparing CAG Osaka to Harame Bros, CAG obviously hasn't put any points just yet, but range, taking in some damage, a lot of damage from the nades coming from Japan CAG Osaka. But you know what? CAG also dealing with the fact that there are teams right behind them. So it is not a good spot, I can say.
Yeah, with TJB getting into the fight as well from afar. But Harame Bros, they might lose range. Yeah, there you go. It's going to be Apollo splatting him down to the ground. And Apollo, he still has that space to save his teammate. The revive is going to kick in now. And Naruto is going to be saved. But for
The mix. So it's gonna be an interesting fight in this very compound, considering that this is already stage 5. So the zone is already shrinking. We don't have that much space to work with. So man, it's gonna be a bloody stage 7 to say the least.
Yeah, this is where we'll get to see a lot more action, especially involving Killer here. CAG Osaka getting across this road and they could bump into the Killer. But on the northern side, with Tops knocked out, I see now getting away to safety is together with Action is going to take the high ground, while Flower H is going to take the Spanish point, overlooking all those teams below them.
Whew. Okay, here we go. It's getting intense so far. Again, what a great exchange. TJB versus Falcons. K first goes down, but Falcons, oh man, they just got eliminated with 9 elimination points, and I believe it was BTR who got the job done.
Yeah, BTR now not only eliminated them, but they do have a very good spot against A1TNT. Just look at this. How is A1TNT going to come up? But no, looks like they have an answer to that. But landing a nade on La Paz, that could be their opening. But still, A1TNT, they not only need to manage BTR, but also Harame Bros on the other side, in which they got that one knockdown. But still, the job is not over yet against BTR. Luxy gets a knockdown to Sinister.
I mean, it's gonna be difficult for A1 TMT to pull off a win here, considering that they will be coming from like just two players for the team. Sinister is down, so there's that pressure to pick him up. But BTR not leaving the compound, so I guess they're not gonna leave this spot undefended.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good spot for them. Just look at their surrounding. It's well protected by the terrain itself. And the
Yeah.
fact that they have a full team so they can cover all sorts of angles. So as long as they can maintain the defense, like,
Oh, so I guess it'll all just go down to damage output. But from the kill fit, it's hands as well coming from BTR, who is on his knees. I mean, the question is if he's still gonna be picked up. Well, we'll just really have to until the trades finishes.
oh, looks like they'll be shot from multiple angles. Federales gets a Rowdy, and that's going to be Rowdy eliminated. A rampage for Harame Bros. So far with 3 players that
Wow.
do like the points, but speaking of points, Flower Age from Neton takes down Luxy from BTR. Rowdy Luxy sees another player on the left side from A1 TNT. Flower Age tries to get the knock. Not able to get it just yet, but Federales again comes in on the elimination team.
Yeah, you know what? 4 out of 5 teams are actually having a trade-off from one spot. It is only CAG Osaka that's stayed out of the fight. So we've got TJB having an exchange up against Harame Bro. Oh, this is not looking too good for the side of Jappy. He is now on the ground courtesy of K first of TJB, but Federales is doing a massive counter. And just look at that, 12 elimination points for the Philippines.
And Jappy needs to be saved, but as long as you don't take out the members of TJB, it's going to be kind of hard. Okay, Jappy managed to crawl himself towards Federales, and now the revive will kick in. But at the same time, the blue will start to close as well, so Harame Bros.
BTR having this compound gives him a little bit of advantage compared to TJB. Now TJB going in for the fight. Your hands just did a massive spray, but not knocking down any of the players of TJB. It was a nade that took down Flower.
Wait! Oh my goodness, Longs actually made it himself. Oh no, that's a disaster for TJB, and now only one member of TJB left. La Power spray into the smoke, and he will land a final blow until TJB, and they're out at number 4, 4 elimination points. Man, I'm not sure if it would be a different story if they did not self-name, but hey, it was still a good run.
Woo! Oh man, just like what it said, I mean, CAG Osaka is just letting these 2 other teams really battle it out with one another before they join into the mix, which I believe is still a smart strategy. But Harame Bro as well as BTR, both the teams here are doing a reset, recuperating from the damage that they have suffered. But you know what? BTR is ready to fight. They are now pushing in, being the aggressive team. Let's see if Harame Bro can still defend themselves.
La Paz ready to dance on the right. BTR coming in from one side. Jappy gets knocked down left only with Federales, but nope, Federales taken out by Hansless. And it's going to be BTR versus CAG, and this is where production they're cheering for BTR.
Man, but it is still a whopping 12 elimination points, for the side of Harame Bros. So, man, I mean, kudos to that kind of performance. Now, down to 2 teams, CAG Osaka versus BTR, and I know there's a lot of you fans out there cheering for the Red Aliens, and this is now their moment. Let's see if they can actually score the chicken dinner as Rick Kooky over here goes for the massive spray and actually shuts down one player from CAG Osaka.
Yeah, only Apollo and Garnet now. They won't have the time to pick their teammate up, or maybe they do. Okay, we need to wait and see how it goes, but BTR is going to choke them down, not going to allow them that space to revive Naoto. And now they have arrived just right in front of the members of CAG Osaka. Garnet on the other side with an M249. Scopes down with the red dot, fires in, and there you go. Managed to get a knockdown, and now they managed to even up the odds 2v2.
Oh man, okay, so CAG Osaka is showing some teeth here, which we like, of course. Not making it easy for the Red Aliens to score the chicken dinner here. The bar opted to go for that spray, okay, which is successful enough because he already has another point under his belt. Now Apollo goes in for the dance, but it is still, of course, Bigatron Red Aliens emerging victorious from that exchange.
From zero to hero, Red Queen.